is Late Night Health. This is the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. Hi, I'm Mark Alyn. During the next 2 hours, we're going to take a look at various facets of health as it relates to you, me, your family, your children, your grandchildren, everything from addiction to why CEOs need to take a deep breath, relax, and live stress-free lives so that they can be more productive in their business lives as well as their family lives. We're going to start our show today with one of our favorite people. Wouldn't you say so, Daryl?
Absolutely.
All right. The amazing dr-tonyodonnell. Yay!
Yay! I paid you to say that. Thank you. Thank you.
And he's in the house, too.
You look great, Mark.
Thank you.
You look lean and fit and healthy.
You're making fun of my haircut.
I like your haircut a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, it's really nice. You know, sometimes I go to the hairdresser, I say, just leave it long on top and just cut a little bit. She does the opposite.
Of course. That's exactly what
she
happens.
scalps me.
If you want, my lady, my hairstylist, lives just about around the corner from you, so I can always share her with you.
Oh, okay.
No, I really like her. She told me, she said, I know it's short, but in a week and a half you're going to love it. What do I do in a week and a half?
It looks good. It'll grow back by the holidays.
Thank goodness it will.
Thanks for having me on the broadcast. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for joining us. For those of you who are celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. For those of you who will be celebrating Christmas, happy Christmas. Happy Christmas is how you say it in Ireland.
In Ireland, yeah, we say anything, bottoms up, sláinte.
Got it.
It's Irish word for saying celebrate.
Got it. Yeah. I was watching a Scottish TV show.
Could you understand what they were saying?
The thing, yes. Until they talked about what's the national dish of Scotland?
Haggis.
Yes, haggis.
Haggis. From sheep.
Right, a stuffed sheep skin.
Oh my God! I'm ready to get sick. I'm vegetarian.
Yes, I know you are.
I never had it, even when I wasn't a vegetarian back in Ireland. It's common in Ireland to give up meat and stuff for Lent and dairy and eggs and whatever.
Right.
So I decided,
chocolate.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Bread, pizza, beer, cigarettes. I gave up all that. Well, I didn't drink, but never drank, never smoked. But I gave all that stuff up, all the bad food up 25, 30 years ago. I never went back. I decided to eat healthy instead.
By the way, I think almost every culture stuffs intestines. I don't know why. Jews call it kishka. Mm-hmm. But now there is vegetarian kishka, so that instead of actually having the stomach or the intestine, it's vegetarian. Mm-hmm. And then they stuff it with plant-based stuff.
They call that a pot pie in England.
I think that's what it must be. All right, let's talk about
something
a couple
like
of
that.
Things. 2 weeks ago, or so, 3 weeks ago, I met with your lovely fiancée, Katie Norris.
Yes.
And she talked to me about some health issues that I thought were very common. And she said, you need to take magnesium.
Yeah.
And why is magnesium so important in our diet? And I should say that Katie will be on our show probably in the first part of 2016.
Can you believe that? The years are moving. Yeah, she's just been so busy entertaining. Plus, she had a death in the family, so she's just been wiped out.
Well, our wishes go down. Go out to her.
Yeah, I'm thankful for standing in for her, and thank you for having me. Magnesium plays a crucial role, particularly in the heart and also for the relaxation of muscles. It does about 200 or 300 different reactions in the human body. And without it, we can't function. Doctors are saying that the more magnesium we have in our body, particularly plant-based magnesium, the less cardiovascular disease. So it's like having enough gasoline in your car to get it up the hill. It's like having proper tires in your car during the wintertime when the weather's really bad, slippery, hail, sleet, or snow. These things are crucial. So magnesium plays that crucial role. It's like having a great quarterback every single day.
It's a sports analogy. I need to have Daryl translate for us.
Yeah. So that's what magnesium. So it does so many different things in the human body, but primarily it's a supplement that provides significant cardiovascular support.
I've always seen magnesium mixed with something else.
Calcium, magnesium, usually you need 2 parts potassium, 1 part sodium in order for the heart muscle to function effectively. Doctors now know that you need 2 parts calcium, 1 part magnesium, or 2 parts magnesium and 1 part calcium, or vice versa, in order for the heart muscle to function effectively. The problem, Mark, is most of the calcium and magnesium that's in the marketplace is made from a rock or a stone or a shell or a bone.
And that's what I wanted to ask you about.
So you can't absorb it.
Yeah. The bioavailability, how is that possible when
it is not possible? This is the problem. I have a colleague who's a surgeon in Arizona, and it tells me when he does open heart surgery, he has to take a knife and a pair of pliers and scrape out all the calcium and all the magnesium from the heart muscle because it's synthetic. It's like plaster Paris. It's what happens when you get a broken arm or a broken leg. Of course, you know that. So if you're not absorbing it, you're not utilizing it. And if you're not utilizing it, you can't get any health benefits. This is why the Hunzas and the Vilcaba Indians and the Azerbaijanis and the Titicacans are the longest lived people in the world. Guess what they live on? Plant-based nutrition. Elephants have the strongest bones in the world. What do they live on? Plant-based nutrition. They won't eat another animal if you throw it in front of them. They simply won't do so. So we as a culture are taking a lot of foods that's prepackaged, little or no fiber, no nutrient value whatsoever. Our soil is depleted of vital nutrients. In fact, they did a big study way back here at UCLA in 1943. They found that men and women, if they took 1 cup of broccoli, they could get 500 milligrams of calcium. That same soil today, you need 43 cups. It's quite remarkable what has happened.
If we wouldn't get the calcium, at least with the 43 cups of broccoli a day.
Exactly.
Right?
And nobody can do that.
We'd solve the energy crisis.
We'd solve the energy crisis, exactly. So we need to be able to get our nutrients from food. That's right. Yes.
I just wanted to be sure that everybody got that.
Yeah, you have a little gasoline.
Yeah, a little gasoline.
Bad. It's not bad to have, because in Europe, if you belch and you have a little gasoline, they say, wow, it was a really great meal.
Yeah, belching is one thing. I was talking about from the other side.
Oh, you were talking about flatulating.
But that gas actually can be used. It's ethanol.
Yeah, well, that's why our solar system and why our planet is heating up, because of all the methane from the cows.
Right, exactly.
But you're in good shape, Mark. You're all right.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Don't worry about that.
A couple of things. As people are eating the wrong things, and their cardiovascular system clogs up, I liken it to plumbing.
Absolutely.
Right? You can go in and physically roto-rooter a plumbing system, okay?
Yeah.
Can you chelate through herbs, through supplements, can you chelate that plaque buildup?
You can. There are several herbal remedies that can do so. Scientists from Tufts University in Boston and 2 remarkable Jewish researchers, Dr. Lansky and Dr. Newman, discovered the power of pomegranate, and I have a pomegranate product, as you know.
Which I have been using for the last couple of weeks.
Phenomenal, right? Hair, skin, nails. So it's a roto-rooter for your arteries. Absolutely. The question is, absolutely, you can do so. Pomegranate has an active component called ellagic acid, and ellagic acid acts as a roto-rooter for the arteries. When you have all this debris, I call it debris, that is lying in your blood vessels, and you have miles and miles of these blood vessels, and it's like a blocked sewer, a blocked pipe, and if it doesn't get cleared out of the way, you have a heart attack. And this is what happened to Tim Russert on NBC Meet the Press. He had a physical. 2 weeks later, he was dead. What happened was...
My father, too.
Yeah, my father, too, died of chronic coronary thrombosis, cardiovascular disease.
Daryl's dead, too?
Daryl's dead. So it happens to a lot of us. I also met a lady whose husband is a doctor, and she said she took nattokinase and these fibrin-based products with systemic enzymes that go in and eat away at the fibrin. This is the toxicity that the blood vessels attract. So when you do ding-dongs, donuts, big gulps, french fries, soda pop, and saturated fat, not enough water, not enough fiber, not enough antioxidants, our blood vessels rust on the inside. Remarkable, right? From free radical damage.
Absolutely.
From our toxic environment. So yes, the pomegranate is remarkable as a roto-rooter, and systemic enzymes. These are different now than the regular plant-based enzymes. These are systemic enzymes primarily from the silkworm. And when you take these, what they do is they go in and they're like that prod that you prod your sewer when your sewer is blocked up. And it does the exact same for your blood vessels, cleaning it out. And then, of course, you want to make sure that you change your diet to a plant-based diet rather than an animal-based diet.
You said silkworms. Am I eating the actual worm? Am I, or the silk that it makes?
You're eating the silk that it makes. That's exactly right.
All right. So it
goes in there, and it is. I met a lady. Three.
No silkworms have been killed to...
Yes,
Okay.
you're not eating a lot of silkworms. I met a lady whose arteries were completely blocked. She started taking the silkworm from the nattokinase and from the systemic enzymes, and she said it cleaned out her arteries remarkably well. But pomegranate is right up there at the top because it's
one of my
the highest in
favorite
the
fruits
DNA.
are pomegranate, and then of course we are in the beautiful Wayne Manor
Yeah.
and the organic persimmon orchard here.
That's right. I need a persimmon before I leave, by
Yeah,
the way.
they're really, really good that Daryl grows, and they're very good and healthy for you.
Color is crucial in the fight against degenerative disease. So pomegranate, persimmons, apples, peaches, pears, lemons, dandelion, maitake, shiitake, cordyceps, green superfoods, all these things are high in the DNA chain, and they help to change the biological terrain and also clean up your blood.
Our guest is Dr. Tony O'Donnell. If you go to latenighthealth.com, you'll see his pretty picture right there and a link to his website. You can take a look at some of his books as well as his products. And we will have Katie Norris, his fiance, his beautiful better half, on in early January, talking about some of the same things. A little bit later on in our show, we are going to be talking with the herbal pharmacist Dave Foreman here on Late Night Health. Right now, go to latenighthealth.com and like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Late Night Health. Don't go away, more coming up.
Have you ever needed a flashlight and reached into a drawer to find your flashlight is dead, and then go to put in new batteries only to find the insides are all corroded? Now Hybrid Light has created a solar-powered flashlight that requires no batteries and also charges your cell phone. Hybrid lights are durable, waterproof, and hold a charge in the dark for up to 7 years, and perfect for any emergency or everyday use. Now you can get your own Hybrid Light today for only $34.95, and if you mention health, you'll receive a Hybrid Light headlamp absolutely free. That's our durable Hybrid Light with a free headlamp for only $34.95. A value of $60, only $34.95. Call us today at 800-297-8109. That's 800-297-8109 to get this special Hybrid Light offer today. 800-297-8109, 800-297-8109. In the promo code box, type in HELP. 800-297-8109.
If you're struggling to pay or haven't been making your student loan payments, listen carefully to this urgent alert. Have you been out of school for 10 or more years and you're still making your student loan payments? Are your student loans past due or even in default? Can't go back to school because of an old student loan problem? We can help you if you qualify. Your student loans can be taken out of default. We can stop the wage garnishments, stop the collection calls, and stop the seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and see if we can help you reduce your student loan payments. One quick 10-minute call could solve them right now. So call the Student Loan Helpline now.
800-419-2201. 800-419-2201. 800-419-2201. That's 800-419-2201.
This is a fee-based document preparation service to help you access free government programs. Call for complete details. Not available in all states.